Welcome back, everybody. Here we are, day 8 of recovery in the central Savannah River area. After Helene, a lot's happened since then, but what led up to all this? What kind of timeline did we follow to get to where we are? Well, Jenna and Miller from our weather team have been kind enough to put that together for us.
Hi everyone, it's Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci here, and I have meteorologist Miller Hyatt with me. Today we are going to go over a quick recap of everything that happened with Hurricane Helene. So we are talking the track, the impacts, and the stats.
And for more detailed information on all of that, you can visit WJBF.com.
That's right. You all had a lot of great questions about the storm, and we have those answered on our website, so be sure to check that out. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So we are going to start out by talking about the track of Helene. It made landfall in Florida late Thursday night as a Category 4 hurricane, winds at 140 miles per hour sustained. As it moved through Georgia, it did slowly but surely weaken, but it really didn't matter. We still had hurricane force winds here in the CSRA. The center of the storm moved through our western counties around Sandersville. Winds were weakening, but the gusts were still extremely high. And the greater Augusta area was around the eastern eye wall, which is where the worst impacts are. So as you all know, our main issue was the winds. Before the winds got so high that they knocked some of our sensors out, we did pick up an 82-mile-per-hour wind gust at Augusta Busch Field. But after the National Weather Service out of Columbia spent all week surveying the damage, they did come to the conclusion that the hardest hit areas sustained wind damage of 100+ miles per hour, which is very significant. I'm sure it's no surprise to any of you. A lot of people were thinking that there were several tornadoes that came through Friday morning. That was not the case. It was just the winds. But keep in mind, winds of this strength, it's pretty much equivalent to an EF1 or EF2 tornado. We did have some tornadoes, though, on Thursday, and that was from the outer rain bands of Helene. Starting with the Burke County tornado, this was around 5 o'clock in the morning. It was an EF0, brought some trees down around Vidette, and then we had a tornado in the afternoon. This crossed county lines. It was an EF1. It was into Bamberg County, and meteorologist Miller Hyatt was with you tracking this tornado. And Miller, you were also tracking the significant flash flooding we were having.
Yeah, Jenna, we had a stationary front, and that combined with outer rain bands of Helene made for a very wet picture here across the CSRA. In fact, most areas picked up over 10 inches of rain, and also McCormick picked up over a foot of rainfall. And with all the saturation in our soils, that allowed for the trees to be uprooted Friday morning.
Yeah, and that rain continued into Friday morning on top of the winds howling. Here's a snapshot from radar around 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday. You can see the torrential rain coming down on top of those gusty winds all around the greater Augusta area. So we definitely have a long road to recovery here in the CSRA, but the good news is that we are all in it together. It is going to make our community stronger, and we will come out better prepared for future hurricane seasons.
Great information there from Jenna and Miller. We appreciate them.